Thanks for hanging out with us here on TV 18. Big shout out to Cooper Creek Square, 20 plus restaurants and shops, lots of things to still do, happy hours. Check out Da Vinci's Deck, and of course, $1.50 tacos at Casa Mexico. You don't want to miss it. Cooper Creek Square right here in Winter Park. Jim Lahrman's talking with us more about Winter Park and the exciting things that are about to happen, transportation and Hideaway Park. And what else you got up your sleeve?
Well, you know, the council had an opportunity to purchase some land a few years ago during the recession at pennies on the dollar. I wouldn't say pennies on the dollar, but quarters on the dollar, maybe. And with a public-private partnership in mind. And we've actually created that partnership with the Sprout Foundation and Headwaters Development down at the Sitzmark property.
Very cool.
And they are developing a community center for the community. So the property will be developed as the Headwaters Environmental and Community Center. And then there also is a section of that land that is being set aside for a hotel. And conference center. So really neat spot. We were able to secure the wetlands and the trail access. And then we'll be able to have the community center there, which will be a great asset to the community. So, you know, in a couple mile stretch, you'll really have the new rec center, the community center, hopefully a stage improvement at Hideaway Park, and then a world-class ski resort up in Winter Park.
So, and now with 5 stoplights. We're growing.
We're growing. That's right. We're no longer a podunk town. So a lot of exciting things going on. Yeah. And, you know, all these things are important because, as you mentioned with Cooper Creek earlier, we're trying to really work on economic development. And these businesses have been here. They suffered quite a long downturn recently. And so we're helping to pump money into the economy and trying to increase just basically visibility of our community. So I think the music is a piece, obviously the skiing is a piece, the rec center is a piece, and now the community center will be another piece to grab people.
Tell me, estimated time for a community center? Are you like short-term, long-term? What are we looking at?
So the deal we signed back in May, I believe it was, and about 18 months for a deliverable. So that's what we're looking at. So very cool. In the contract. And I think that kind of leads into the other piece. You know, the ski area has done a great job obviously with their on-mountain improvements. New Lunch Rock last year was a great improvement. Their season of 7 and the 7 territories is a real big economic driver. But one of the things that we also saw was during the downturn, CDOT was we had a couple of big snow years, and they were closing the pass for avalanche control. So one of the other things that we did was we invested community dollars into an automated avalanche control system. It's a GAZEX system up on the pass on the Stanley Slide. And that's a joint project with CDOT, the county, Grand County, the resort, and then the town of Winter Park. And that system will be an automated system and be able to hopefully eliminate or alleviate most of the closures throughout the course of the winter. So as those folks are sitting in traffic on I-70, they'll want to turn off on Highway 40 and be skiing the Jane
down there.
immediately. Why sit in traffic and go to Summit County when you can come here?
How does that work? How does it control avalanches better?
So it's a propane system, and that's installed up there, and it sits there all year round, and they can explode little charges throughout the course of the winter so that this avalanche or the snow does not build up so that they have to actually slide it. And so then there should be, and they can do it at any time of the day. They don't have to have sight visibility as they did with the old munitions piece. So so a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe to keep people flowing into the town of Winter Park.
Is it an experimental thing on the Stanley Slide? Are we going to try to implement it in other places on the pass? Or
it actually is a pilot project for CDOT in the state of Colorado. They are going to implement it, my understanding, is up on Loveland Pass as well. But we do hope to have a couple of the other slide areas on Highway 40 on the Berthoud Pass piece completed as well in the future.
Cool. Very cool. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And
yes.
Best of luck to CDOT.
Thank you.
And
we want to make sure those skiers are poaching that powder.
I know, right?
When they get a chance.
Right, but then I don't get it as a local. Come on.
Well, there is a little give and take.
Right.
That's right.
Okay, well, we're going to take one more short break, and when we be back, we're going to talk about the economic status and how summer was and how we're feeling about Winter Park.
Okay.
So we'll be back here on TV 18. Don't go anywhere.